The evening stretches into the night. Apparently, cooking and enjoying the meal together is the best medicine for a little happiness during such a journey, isn't it? All the next mornings are also calm like this. Healthy breakfast, light exercises to the music, and of course, bribing Mia with better rewards to continue doing the long walks. Though it is much easier for her now, already feeling better in energy from starting her journey with all the support from her husband. A week passes by, and Brian and Mia have their regular coffee. So, it's been a week of our new schedule. How do you feel? Can we make an update to the data? Mia wraps both her hands around her coffee mug, blowing lightly on the steam before taking a slow sip. Her hair is piled in a messy bun. She sets the mug down and stretches. So much better, she admits with a warm voice. Like, actually energized, which is wild because I also feel like I could sleep for days. She giggles, reaching across the table to squeeze Brian's hand. Her thumb traces his knuckles as she grins. And don't even get me started on the other benefits. Her wink is filthy as she takes another sip of the coffee. But, she pauses, maybe one rest day this week? Just one? Her foot hooks around his ankle under the table with a smile on her face. Promise I'll make it worth your while. Mia looks at Brian with mischief in her eyes. Okay, but we're going to update our data today, he says calmly before finishing his coffee and bringing the scale. As I remember, you had 85 kilograms. Alright, can you step on, please? Let's see how much you lost. Mia's grin falters for a second, her fingers tightening around the mug before she forces them to relax. She exhales slowly as she stands up from the table. Her steps are hesitant as she slowly walks toward the scale. Alright, she murmurs. Deep breath. She steps on carefully, and the number flashes. 86.4 kilograms. Her eyes widen in disbelief, suddenly feeling like all those bad thoughts from last week are crawling back as she very slowly steps off. What? Her voice trembles with realization. But why? I did everything right. Why did I gain? Tears start to slowly form in her eyes and her arms wrap around her tummy. Brian quickly hugs his wife to calm her down. Oh, honey, no, it's not your fault. It's your body starting to adapt. Water retention from all the exercise and healthy food. Mia tightly holds him, hiding her tear-streaked face in his shoulder. Water retention? She carelessly asks. Yeah, like muscle inflammation or something, Brian calmly explains. Since we did lots of physical activities, the muscles store in your body, in a good way of course, and the fluids fill them up to heal. That's why you temporarily gained weight. She listens, her expression softening slightly from Brian's explanation before she looks up at him. Really? Mia softly asks. You're not saying this just to make me feel better? Not just to make you feel better, but to explain how it is. I remember doing research on this, he warmly responds. And sorry, I thought that you wouldn't have it. It's like it all depends on your body, the cycle, and so on. Should have waited to weigh you in 2 or 3 weeks instead. Now I just made you feel worse in the morning and... Don't apologize. Mia cuts him off slightly, wiping her eyes. I guess it makes sense why I didn't lose anything when I first tried it on my own. Had the same thing, got disappointed and just started to cope with sweet pastries. After a quiet moment, she takes a peek at the scale behind Brian, but then quickly kisses him on the lips to forget the bad thoughts. They completely relax into it, already starting to feel much better. She doesn't pull back for good 10 seconds, but when she finally does, Mia feels completely dazed. Gosh, I needed that. She breathes out, her cheeks flushed with pure adoration. Still your favorite squishy girl, right? Her tone is teasing, but her eyes search his for reassuring once again. Always has been, Brian says. You're spoiling me, babe. But do you feel better after we started everything? Yeah, definitely, Mia softly replies, resting her head against his chest. My legs are stronger now after all the walking we did, plus all the tasty and healthy food, my bakeries. Everything is good. Then she looks up at him again. Promise me to keep pushing me whenever I suddenly don't want to. I want to continue. I really do, and I'm sure that I couldn't do it without you, so thank you, she murmurs, for planning, for wanting to help. Thank you. Love you so much. Love you too, honey. Love you too. Brian quietly admits. And I have an idea. I'm sure that it would take us months and months of work, but when we finally get you to the healthy zone, I promise to go on a shopping spree with you. Anything you want, even those dresses you were looking at so much. Mia lights up, her smile brightening on her face. A shopping spree? She says in a teasing tone while poking his chest. Better start saving, sweetheart. You made this easy, fun even. Never thought I'd look forward to sweating my ass off, but here we are. She laughs quietly, but warmly. Then they move on with the regular schedule, continuing to pursue the desired goals and improving themselves. And it seems like Mia doesn't want to stop, no matter what. Almost 6 months pass by. Spring outside shines through with the sunlight painting the walls of the apartment. What started as a weight loss journey has turned into something more. After initial weeks of what Mia thought was bad, she finally started to lose that false gain weight and steadily has been losing somewhere under 1 kilograms, which is what Brian told her is the healthy range as he read from the internet. In the kitchen, Brian and Mia enjoy their morning coffee. Wait, what date is today? Brian asks before checking his phone. It's the date that I promised you. We should weigh again, but Mia, my beautiful sweetheart, look at yourself. She blinks at him over the rim of her coffee mug and sets it down with a soft clink. That day? Really? Mia leans over to pick at his phone and then freezes when he asks her to look at herself. Her cheeks flush pink. She catches her reflection in the microwave, her eyes widening at the changes she hadn't quite noticed day by day, being lost in the happiness of their relationship. Mia's laugh is sudden, delighted, especially when she presses her hands to her stomach and hips, like she's relearning her own body. Guess we did it, huh? She murmurs, her smile growing and eyes shining, not just from the weight loss, but from the pride in Brian's voice, the way he looks at her. She turns to him, slowly walking up to him. Scale later, she confidently decides, pushing it aside with her foot. Right now, I just really wanna kiss you. With a laugh against his lips, Mia kisses him with pure unstoppable joy for a straight minute before pulling back. Oh goodness, too much, Brian says with a weak voice. Mia giggles, her fingers tangling in his hair. Still your favorite way to start the day, she whispers, her voice husky with sleep and happiness. Coffee first, and then maybe we finally check that scale. When the coffee mugs are finished, she challenges Brian with that same sweetness and silliness. Race you? Yup, he says, but when they run, Mia wins. Holy, now you're a cheater. She bounces on her toes, giddy from the race. Someone's jealous of not winning this time like before. Don't worry, darling, second place also gets a prize. Mia teases slightly, but then sees the scale again. This time, her mind isn't scared like it was before. The bad thoughts are long gone. Some were lost in the past along the long journey they had together. With a sharp and confident exhale, she steps on it. The screen shows the number, 65.9 kilograms. Oh, Mia whispers as she stares down at the number in awe. Then she looks at her husband before calmly saying, we did it. She launches herself into Brian's arms, burying her face in his neck. Thank you, she murmurs, for everything. She pulls back with a smile, looking into his eyes. Now, she teases, grinning through tears, about that shopping spree, and then... Mia trails off for a moment to wipe the slight tears from her eyes before whispering, I'm gonna give you our ultimate reward.